guys, welcome to my channel. If you're new here, welcome, and if you have already subscribed, welcome back. Today we are gonna be making some good veggie pasta, and we are gonna be serving it with some oven baked pineapple jerk chicken. If you're interested in want to see this recipe, please keep on watching.
Cooking made easy.
If you are new here, my name is Claude Mott, owner and founder of Lebongout Seasoning. Lebongout Seasoning is an e-commerce website that I created when I was in grad school, where we sell organic green seasoning, organic meat seasoning, organic barbecue marinade, organic jerk marinade, organic hot pepper sauce, and so much more. If you're interested and want to try one of our products, since all of the recipe I have been posting on my channel, I have been making them using our organic seasoning. I'll make sure to have the link in the description below. Okay guys, let's jump right to the recipe. For our pasta, I'm going to put some water into boil and add some salt. While the water is boiling, I have already cleaned my chicken. We are going to start seasoning the chicken. And before we season the chicken, let's present our ingredients. So I have some organic pineapple jerk seasoning marinade, and this is the seasoning that we are going to be using to season the chicken. We are going to bake the chicken under the oven. This organic jerk pineapple marinade is an all-in-one. I'm not gonna be using anything else. This jerk marinade is a little bit sweet and spicy as well. And for the veggie pasta, we are gonna be using some organic green seasoning. This organic green seasoning is an all-in-one as well. And our organic green seasoning comes in two sizes. We have a small and we have a large. And whatever you see in the bottom is organic virgin oil. And I have already cleaned the chicken. This is the chicken we are using. And I also have some frozen broccoli, frozen peas and carrots. And we have some onions and bell peppers, and I'm gonna be adding a little bit of better than bouillon in our pasta. If you are vegan, vegetarian, please feel free to skip this step. You don't have to add it. The organic green seasoning is enough. Now we have moved everything aside. We are gonna be seasoning the meat, and I'm going to pour a generous amount of the organic pineapple jerk seasoning, and we are going to fully mix everything together to make sure the seasoning really gets in there. When you are using this seasoning, or jerk seasoning is very strong, so make sure you minimize your salt intake. And if you are crunching for time, no, you don't need to let it sit to marinate because the seasoning penetrates the meat instantly. We are going to bake the chicken under the oven. So I am using this tray where we are going to put the chicken and place it under the oven. And we are gonna be baking the chicken at 350 degrees for 40 minutes. And this is what the chicken is looking like in the baking dish. And now we are going to put it under the oven. Now that the water is boiling, now we are going to add our pasta. And I am using elbow pasta for this recipe. Now that the elbow pasta is ready, we are going to drain. And when you are draining the pasta, make sure you run it under some cold water so that it doesn't overcook and get stick together. Now that we have drained our pasta, now we are going to begin cooking. And I am going to saute the carrots and frozen peas and allow them to get tender. After the carrot and frozen peas are tender, I am going to add 3 full tablespoons of the organic green seasoning, and we are going to stir until the green seasoning gets lightly brown. After the green seasoning is lightly brown, now we are going to add the broccoli and make sure we stir. Make sure you don't overcook because you don't want your vegetable to be too soggy. That way you can have a nice crunch in your pasta. And now After the broccoli and the peas have gotten to a consistency that I like, we have to be very tedious with this part. We are going to add our onion and bell peppers. Reason why I added these last is because I like them to have a good crunch in them when I am making the pasta. And now we are going to add our pasta. And after we add the elbow pasta, we are going to fully mix everything together and our recipe will be done. And here is a closer look of the veggie pasta. As you can see, it looks so beautiful and the flavor is amazing. As I mentioned earlier, if you are vegetarian or vegan, do not add the better than bouillon. The organic green seasoning is more than enough for this dish. And now we are going to take the chicken out of the oven. Here is a closer look of what our pineapple jerk chicken is looking like. They came out perfect. And now let's get ready for plating. And here is the final recipe. First, I plated without meat so that you can see what the vegetable pasta is looking like. It came out perfect. It kind of looked like a pasta salad when you were looking at it. But this recipe, guys, as you can see, was very easy to put together. You can make this for your family under 20 minutes. It is packed with flavors and the vegetable leave a nice crunch with the pasta. And this is the final recipe with the jerk chicken on top. I hope you guys like this recipe. If you recreate this recipe, let me know what you add. Let me know what you will do differently. Guys, most of you who are watching my recipe are not subscribers. I would appreciate if you subscribe to my channel to help support my channel and help me grow. And if you like this recipe, please remember to give me a thumbs up. And as always, guys, I'll see you in the next recipe. Bye now.
Cooking made easy.